Hey, what's up guys? Jason here. Thanks so much for stopping by. So we're going to do another session of shop talk today, and we're going to talk about some changes that we're going to be making to the channel. This YJ project, it's going to be a pretty long project. It's in depth. It's going to be an entire Jeep build from the ground up all the way through, and there's going to be a lot of parts that are going to need to be restored and cleaned up along the way. So in an effort to keep things moving along, I've decided to go ahead and switch up and rebrand a little bit and bring my love of street cars into this channel as well. I was thinking about doing a separate channel for street cars, but I think that it's going to be fine to just add it in here. I don't think it's going to muddy anything up, and hopefully if you guys are like me, you love both as well. So from here on, we're going to be known as Small Time 4x4 and Street, and today we're going to go ahead and take a look at our first streetcar project. Alright, what a pain that was. Hey, what's going on guys? If you've been watching the channel for a while, then you know that I'm all about Jeeps and stuff like that. So you might be a little bit taken aback by this because it's definitely not a Jeep. But I figured it was time to bring something new to the channel. This keeps me interested and keeps you guys interested. So this is my 2007 Cadillac CTS-V. I've had this car for about 4 years and it's been a daily driver of mine. But I think it's time to finally go ahead and modify it and do some stuff for the channel for it. Now, I haven't done anything to it yet except the terrible paint job on the wheels. It's a 100% stock car. I just kind of keep it clean. So we're going to start doing some projects on this thing. Now, if you guys want to see more of the Jeep stuff, we got a whole lot more of that coming up. I do have a lot more parts ordered for the Jeep. Just got to wait for them to get in. And not to mention that, it gets a little bit stale for me just to build Jeeps all the time. So I want to make sure that I do something to keep you guys interested and keep me interested in providing good quality entertainment at the same time. So we got a bunch of good stuff coming for the car. We got some good stuff coming for the Jeeps. Thankfully, the weather's starting to clear up. It's getting really nice outside, which means I'm going to be able to start doing more work out and about. I'm not going to be stuck in the garage all the time. I'm going to be able to come out and do cool shoots like this with this car and get some cool pictures, maybe for some Instagram or something like that. But this is just a really cool place. I wanted to come here and hang out for a minute, get a couple shots of the car, and hopefully you guys will like what's coming up. There's going to be some awesome projects on the way. This has been a fantastic car. In my opinion, this is one of the greatest daily drivers ever made. I absolutely love this car. 400 horsepower LS2, 5-speed manual 6-speed manual transmission. It's just awesome. So this is our new streetcar project, which brings me to the next point, guys. We're gonna rebrand a little bit. We're gonna go from Small Time 4x4 and off-road to Small Time 4x4 and street. That way people know a little bit more what they're getting into. That way we can identify the fact that we are doing streetcar stuff on the channel. I live in a very car-rich community, so hopefully I'll be able to check some of those cars out and bring them to you guys. But we're also going to start doing a little bit more vlog type stuff. It's a little bit easier on editing, and it's not like a big production like, you know, doing the Jeeps and trying to get all the camera angles for you guys. So hopefully you guys will like this, and we'll be able to do more videos like this in the future. Guys, in other news, those of you guys that have stuck with me for a while and have stuck through most of the boring stuff with the Jeep as far as the frame assembly goes, stuff is really gonna start picking up soon. It's getting nice outside again. Weather's getting to the point where I can start working out in the yard on the two project Jeeps, being Ultra XJ, which I've got a new oil pan for it right here. Getting ready to start painting it up. We have engine assembly coming up very soon for the Ultra XJ engine. I've got the engine over there. We're going to tear it down. We're going to clean everything up, and we're going to make a few changes to it, namely this oil pan. That's the big one right there. Got to go ahead and get that switched out because the Batwing style oil pan on the Corvette won't work. Anyhow, we're about to start getting into the really good stuff. We're going to start engines up very soon. We're going to have them in the process of getting torn down, cleaned up, and getting ready to go into their final homes, which means all the adapters and stuff are going to have to be ordered. The diesel YJ, it's this close to being on 4 tires. I got a couple more parts that I'm waiting to get in, and once they're in, we'll slap the front end together. I will be able to put that puppy on tires and roll it out of the shop and roll something else in if I need to. But the big point is I'll be able to move it around and get a little bit of room in here again, so sweet. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this oil pan, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by. This has been a real small episode of Shop Talk, just kind of letting you guys know where we're going, letting you know what's coming up. So make sure you stick around. Next video is gonna be on this LS engine. It's going to be on painting it, cleaning it up, and getting it ready to go in Ultra XJ. So make sure you stick around for that, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you very soon.